I have a vision of the world being a place where every single child that is born into it is welcome, we're able to care for that child, and that child knows that they have a place here. And that child can grow up knowing that they're safe, that they're celebrated, that independent of what they look like or what they believe in, this is a place in which they can thrive. And in order for that to happen, we have to have good leadership. We need to have leadership that says people before profit. We need to have vision before strategy, relationship before issue or task, community before action. So the importance of developing strong, interconnected circles of leadership, what we call deep community, or in my ethnic history, beloved community, coming from Martin Luther King. That's what we're about. That's what's so important. And I need to be able to look in your eyes or the eyes of other leaders and say, we're kin here, we're connected. It's not about me just having my own agenda, but it's about how does what you want and need connect up with what I want and need, and how can then we and them and us, it's expanding the notion of us and we. I'm interested in not having any other anymore. You know, so it's not like, those people, but it's our people. We just don't know them yet. And so networks of kinship, and I think is the essence of leadership, is that we actually, you know who I am. And I say, okay, here. It's the best fun I can imagine. You know, at Rockwood we teach that it's important to not move from a sense of urgency. Because when we're urgent, we're moving in a sense of emergency. And so while I don't want us to be urgent, I want us to be on time. And the time is now for leaders to really step out of our comfort zones and take some risks. I think we're running out of time for the kind of navel-gazing, the wondering about how all of the myriad intricacies of who I am. While that might be interesting, actually it's time to move beyond that. And that means that we have to say we may not be ready, or we may not think we're ready, and it's time. So gather up your brother and your sister, grab the nearest hand beside you, and put a hand out there and move, because it's time to take some huge risks. What's the worst that could happen? Really, what's the worst that could happen? The world can come to an end? All right. But we'll have done it hand in hand. It'll be a gas. We will have a blast at it. Why not? So let's do it. Get out of your comfort zone. Find somebody you don't know. Snuggle up really close and move. Bioneers is about people who are really working to make a difference on the planet, with each other, in service of the public good. Well, that's what we're interested in supporting. It's almost like you couldn't separate what we're about and what they're about. I came to Bioneers for the first time about maybe 5 years ago, and my first thought was, who are all these strange people who I don't know, and moved from that, who are these people, to, wow, this is an amazing conglomeration of people from all over the world coming together to say, we can do something different. And not only can we inspire each other, which is important, but we are actually doing it. So from purpose and vision to performance, the folks who are coming to Bioneers are the leaders that are doing what we are in business to support.